So, hi, hello, welcome back. Hope you had a fun with coloring and preparing your flowers and enjoy the moment to yourself and had a relaxing time doing so. Oh, I forgot something, my friends. Sorry, I forgot. So I prepared the leaves. Ta-da! But there's something that I forgot. And I also didn't show you, but obviously that's what you have to do. So we're doing it now. Obviously we have to also do the wire there. I don't know. I forgot. Sorry. I'm only human. Don't get mad. We can do it now. No worries. Doesn't take much time. It's really easy. So you have to do this for all your flowers. And be like, oh my goodness, Jimmy, I thought I was done. I'm so sorry. There was just so much I had to show you. And I put the flowers away when preparing them, and I forgot to show you this. Eek. Sorry. I hope you did though, without me having to tell you, because, I mean, it's kind of, it's a must. It's obvious. Right? We always do this. Always. Doesn't matter which flower, but we always do this. It's not else, just not the same color. Alrighty. Okay, last. So the flower construction, as I mentioned, maybe you're not ready, but I'm just gonna bend them a bit. Give it a more organic look for both of them. Oops. So again, this is for both flowers. This is how we going to construct both of them, okay? So I'm gonna show you one, and I'll do the other one. Doesn't matter which one. Off camera, and because it's just unnecessary. So we'll take the shortest sleeve. That's this one, the shortest one. I was gonna bend it forward, and then the others. I'm gonna also actually no. Give it shape. Don't. And then the last one we are going to bend as well, but we're gonna bend this. Oops, carefully. The tip, the backwards. Just this one. Okay. We are also going to get a whole wire, and you can see how big it is. It ends from my ring finger here to my thumb here. See? A whole wire. Get a floral tape. And this is for the hat wreath, but this can also be for the planter and the rack. Okay, we're starting it by attaching floral tape to the wire. Start with a small leaf here, and there. You can do it all the way to the bottom, or depends on where you thingy. Just anywhere a bit shorter than the other, obviously. There, and then you can see that that part is sticking out, is longer than the others, right? I'm just gonna cut that off gently. Careful that you don't cut off there. I'm just gonna cut a bit off. If you don't cut this wire, it already happened to me once. And then nice and tight, attaching this. Run it up a couple of times. There you go. It's gonna be very fiddly, and because it's just keeps moving. I know. And now we're going to use the thick side of our bent nose plier here, all the way at the bottom, and bent, or actually the same thickness as the floral tape. I think that's better. Let's just use that. The same thickness as floral tape. So position it here, and then that's here. So this part we're going to bend like this. Same thickness as floral tape. This keeps moving. It's quite annoying. Wait, hold on. Let me do this over, guys. If this happens to you, just do the same as I and just start over. Then we haven't done it tight enough. Okay, and now we're gonna attach the flower. There. The reason we're doing this is I want this stem to be thin, to stay slim. I know. This is what makes it fiddly, sorry. It's just, that's the flower, kind of. And if it moves like this, right, reposition it. It will move. But that's not what we can do. But that's what happened to the flower. It's just, it's like that. We can't help it. I'm just trying to create thing. Okay, so we have one flower on this side. And then we do want this flower to be shorter than the previous one, a bit. So again, here, hold it tight, position the flower here, so lower, and that it comes here, right? So we're gonna bend it here, backwards, okay? And then again, the same thickness as the tape, measure it, so that's like here, and then cut it off. Not away from you, I don't want this to fly into your eyes and hurt yourself. So it's cut it away from you, but that should be obvious, okay? So I'm gonna attach it nice and tight. And this time I am holding here at the bottom. Instead of spinning the wire what I normally do, I'm spinning the tape nice and tight. You have to do nice and tight. There. So that's two. Now one leaves. I'm gonna create a kind of a triangle here. So again, measure it. There. Measure the tape. And fold. Now, that's so small. It's okay when that's like that. That's like a mini scale. I'm not gonna cut that. Just leave it the way it is. And don't worry about the positioning. We can always adjust that a bit later. There. See? And by adjusting is holding it. Always hold it there at the bottom. And pull it back a bit. I'm gonna create a triangle. 1, 2, and then the last one goes on this side. A triangle flower. So here. This one has to go to the back, right? As mentioned before. Attach. It's there. Tape is there. Again, it's just a mini skill. So I don't think I'll cut it. Oh, and it came off. It's okay. If this happens, right, just attach it. This happened to me. I have made how many branches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It happened one time before. Just one time. But don't worry. It happens. And then we're just gonna push it back in if it happens. Or if not, just gonna attach it as well. It's okay. Reattach it. Not the best solution, but there's not much we can do. And I'm actually happy that it happens now, because it's not the perfect when that happens, because, well, I want it to be in the center, obviously. But if it happens, it's okay. We can solve it by just wrapping it constantly. Now, instead of finishing our floral tape, we are going to really go down to that wire, and it becomes from big to thick to thin. Just keep on rolling, 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 rolling. It will adjust by itself if you do it nice and tight. Okay. See? Now all the flowers are all out of position, but don't worry about that. We will arrange that again later. I'm gonna get floral tape again. Sorry, I need to drink something. I haven't drank anything. Just had coffee, but that's not helping. Okay, so I'm rolling it again, nice and tight, secure it. And again, as you can see, I keep on, goes from thick to thin, but I keep just keep on going, and now this attached. And if it's still not secured, do it again. You can also secure it. Let's take a bit of tape and secure just here at the bottom. Oh, oops, that's a bit too hard. Just secure the bottom part here. You gotta help it. I mean, it is floral tape, it is paper. If it's loose, then tighten it up here a bit at the bottom. Very fiddly. Gotta have strength in your fingers for this one. So, and if it's not okay still, then attach it again, secure it again with thing. Now we're just gonna reposition the flowers and the leaves as we wanted. This back, and this goes front a bit, and this goes here, there. And this goes here. A tripod with 2 flowers in the center. Okay? Now do that same thing for the Viticella. Now in reality, this part is much way thinner. But I mean, we are working with paper. Mine's still not secure, so I just have to secure it. Guys, I'm just gonna do it off camera, and there's nothing differently I'm gonna do. It's just doing the same thing, but maybe it's easier for me also when it's just in front of my own nose. So make start sometimes because it's so far away. I think that's also the problem. Sometimes having it right in front of your face, I know it helps instead of so far away. See, so much better already. Just one tiny difference. It's just when it's actually having it in front of my face and not so far away, and instantly it's done. Yeah, for example, this is your face. I really have it like in front of my face. So you do the same for all of them. I have 3 here. Should have actually done 4, but okay. Now what I want here, I have to add more tape for this one because that's quite short. This is quite short. So I'm just gonna add more tape. There you go. This should be long enough. Okay, see how thin this is? This is the one I think that will work perfectly fine. This is the one that we just made, and this is the other one that it's also a bit thicker because it came off. I think that's the one. Okay, now we're just gonna get a bent nose plier here and lift it up like that. And now we have to kind of reposition them. Hold them here at the bottom. Don't forget. Gotta reposition them, lift them up a bit more. There. Fine. Ta-da! Okay. Again, get floral tape. And then we're gonna take the longest one. If this is not the longest one, this is the longest one. And we're gonna attach them that the leaves, the end of the leaves are not touching each other. Right? Or maybe so it looks fuller. Okay, no, that's fine. Just cross it. So it looks fuller. Fine. Now once you find the position that you like, attach them with floral tape. Okay, if I disappear off screen when attaching them, it's because it's... I hope you can forgive me. I disappear. It's getting big also, and I really have to do it nice and tight. So I want to do this for the... I think I'm gonna do it the planter first. Take a picture before I do the hat wreath. I don't have to bend it. So there's gonna be another picture of how to assemble for the do the arrangement for the planter with the flower rack, and then another video for the hat wreath. Okay, but I'll do the I would just pick one of those, but I'll do the rack first because then I don't have to bend anything. Because for the hat wreath I do have to bend stuff, so it's better to do the other one first. Okay, now again the last one here. Close there. Okay, once you have find the position, then cover all attached floral tape because we don't want the floral to see the floral wire, obviously. Just wrap it up, wrap it, wrap it, wrap it. Okay, until you come to the point where you do would like to attach the last branch. There. And then you have this branch of clematis with a lot of flower. Look. Okay. Attach this one. Wrap it around the same spot a couple of times before you move on downwards. It's very important to do it also nice and tight. If some areas are not nice and tight, then make sure you make it nice and tight. Don't pull too hard because it is still floral tape. It can break. There you go. Now, I don't know where to cut it off, but I think this should be long enough. It depends on where your planter is. If you have a bigger planter, then maybe make 4 or 4, because this goes in the soil. But before I cut it, I'll just make sure where it starts. Okay, so here you go. You have a vine of clematises. So that's it. And then for the planter, I don't have a planter right now, but I think for the flower rack, okay, this is the flower rack. For the flower rack, there's another video, which of the, which one was that again? The Hoya. I'll add which timer you can find it, but yeah. So yeah, this how high it is, and then this part until here goes into the soil or stones or planter, whatever you want to call it, because I think we just did it right. You can do it higher if you want to. This one higher than the other one. Maybe have fun with it. And then I'm just gonna cut them off here. Okay, maybe I won't. Maybe there will be no tutorial for the planter because I'm doing it now. But there will be. Here you go. One for the hat wreath, but I think that will be yeah, when I have filmed the hat, which I haven't yet. So here, okay, planter. Okay, let me get a planter, guys. I think I have one here. Just let me take all those flowers out because there's still flowers in them. I did not come prepared. I just want to do a small planter, not a big one. And I hope it fits. But I think it will. Hold on. Don't get mad now because I'm disappearing off camera and not. I wasn't planning to do this at all. Remember, there was a different video, like I mentioned. Should have done that. There's gonna be another video late, but I kept on going and going and going and going. So because of that, now I have to do this first. Take the flowers out here. So I have here a planter with floral foam and then covered with dried moss, but you can easily just, you know, those decoration stones, deco stones, you can do that. You can do that easily. Okay, this fits. Ooh, just right though. Ooh, lucky me. Just gonna stick it in there. Maybe it's still a bit too small. Doesn't help this thing. It is paper, so make a hole if it's too. Oh, because there is a thingy there. Tape. Oof. Why is it so? Oh, because of the tape. Why is there tape? Is make sure that the floral foam doesn't come out. But I really would just suggest it because then you have to buy floral foam and dried moss, and dried moss are kind of expensive these days, so I can suggest just using deco stones. Or yeah, so you can't really see it, but you can see it on the picture. It's there, and now we're just gonna insert this in there. Now make sure that this is attached to this side. So, well, you can use whatever you want. Maybe you have the stain thingy, but I'm just gonna use a very thin wire. Use what you have, guys. You don't have to buy this kind of just for this. I'm using 0.6 mm. That's like, I think 26 gauge. But use what you have and just attach the top of the branch to the flower rack. I hope you guys can see me. There. Like this. So I have to take pictures of this first before I do the wreath. Yeah, the hat wreath. Now what you can do is just beautify it a bit. You know, have the leaves, the flowers pointing upwards if you want. Now my leaves looks different, but I already explained that to you. There. There. And then you do the other one on the other side. This side. And you have to. You can also do it crisscross, so it's crossed. If you want. I'll just leave it up to you. Okay, you can't see it from here, from Butt Puff, but I think you get the point. So that's it for the thingy. For the hat wreath, I still have to film it though. I'll just do it afterwards. But first I'll make the I have to prepare the flowers first before I can do this, because yeah. So that's just another video, a different kind of video, okay? For the hat wreath. That's after the hat. So, okay. Guys, thank you again so much. I hope you enjoyed making this one. And, yeah. Have a look at the picture. Thank you again for subscribing, guys. And if you got this from Etsy, please consider heading back there and leave a review. I really would appreciate it. Love you guys. Thank you for all your support. And see you next week for the subscribers. And for not subscribers, see you next time, hopefully. And looking forward to seeing your creations either on Facebook, other Facebook group, or on Instagram. Thank you so much. Ciao!